I think we were gonna do data today, I think.
What?
Data tab.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So as today we talk about the data type, right? Okay.
Correct.
Here we have the
Yes.
data type right here. We have the multiple options right here. First of all, we have the option of the get and transform the data. Get and transform data means that you have to want data from another file, another cell, another sheets. Then you can have to go get the data by the other sheets. Okay. Okay. And then also, okay, you can transform in data by inserting in your Excel sheet. Right. So how can we get the data? To come this data, here we have the get data option right here. Okay. And then when we click on it, we have the multiple option from file options. Okay. From Excel workbook, from text and CSV format data, XML data, JSON format data, PDF format data, folder format data, any of data we can use for them. Okay. You have the bulk of data in form of folder, then you can use it is also. Okay. And you have the Excel format data, then you can use all. Okay. Which one data will we get? How can we get this? If you have a database, okay, your data in your database, then you can also access the database data by your database also. Okay. If you have to go from Excel data workbook, then just click on the Excel workbook. Okay. And then my SAS processing and then searching this data box. Okay. Then we come to this data. I select on any of data side here. Okay. Suppose here. Yeah, I select data model.xlx file, right? And then
Yep.
when we click on it, then what will be happen? This processing, and then this is shows like that. When we have this data, suppose executive data right here, and then sales executive, sales data, sales phone data, any of data you can use it here. Okay, and then if you want any data, then you select it. Okay, I don't need it. Just why I close it. It's called. I also explain this what say do. First of all, uh, again I get data from Excel and single sheet data I want right now. Uh, okay. Here we have the sample superstore values. Yeah, warehouse values. Anything you can use it. Okay. I sample superstore Excel file. Just click on it, and once we get here, the table, and in this table we have the four sheets. Okay, one of our the sheets. Okay, here with this data is visible. Okay, order filter data database. Okay, here we have the data. Okay, and then where you have to people. Oh, I think I click on double type.
Yeah, I think you might have double clicked on it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. If you click on anything, okay, right here, I don't need this data because I unfortunately click double tap. Okay. I also explain what the sub Power Query is because Power Query in the Excel is not necessary for this purpose. But if you know about the Power Query, then you can also access your data in your Power BI. Okay. I think this data you use it. Okay. Book one dot XLA. What they have. Okay. Here we have the only one sheet. Okay, here you have this data right here. Okay, and then just you want to have two tabs right here, load and transform data. Load is the sense you can load directly to this data, okay, in your sheet. If you want to transform first and then load the data, then you can use the transform data option. And when we click on the transform option, then what will happen? Power Query Editor will be appear. Okay, this is my Power Query Editor. Okay, and this thing is only come in the new version. Okay, about the 2019 version, not the below the 2019 version. Okay, for get and
Okay.
transform that's a Power Query Editor thing. Okay, and then here we have the Power Query right here. Okay, we want to so this the data column heading. We don't have in a column heading right here. Okay, we want to click the data. Many of the options are there for transform your data for and a column heading. Anything you can use this. Okay, it's same
Got it.
as like you can use the formula inside your Excel and then directly you can have this for options right here. Okay, same is it. Okay, and then this is will be show how many values are there. Okay, when we hover this part, then we can show the 82, 88 valid values. Zero is error value is not happen. Empty value is 48%. 82 is empty percent. 52% is my whole values. Okay, right here. Each and every data will be shown at this type. Okay, this is simple Power Query editor where you want to edit any data. Okay, here we have not this anything. I close this and then select better data because this is not a valid data. One second. I have gone by. Second, कहाँ गया state तो बहुत है मगर दिख नहीं रहा उसे. Okay, list of cities and town. Okay, this is okay because I need this data also. Okay, I say import one data because I need this data for others type. Okay, for this example purpose. Here we have the cities values. Okay, name of cities and street. Okay, and then here we have the street one, street two, street three. Okay, many of data are there. If you want to transform the data all, okay, just select all. Okay, if you want to transform data all, and if you want to add this data, just click on the transform data, just right here. And then here we have the transform data right here. And this is my list of data right here. Here we have the list of the T1, T2. Okay. If you want to show the table, just right click on it. Don't direct click on it because here this will be used. Okay. And then if you want to go back, note here the control Z will work. Here we apply this reviews. Okay. For this part, right click on it and then use the add as a new query. Okay, here we have the appear this data and then here see this. Here we have the column one, column two, the must, but here this is my heading right here. Okay, we have the multiple option for this data. We have the transform option and then here we use first row as a header. Okay, and then click on the use first row as header. And then my first row is gone as form of the header and then show this is value is number format, text format, any format you can use it. And yeah, we have the column 7, column 8. We don't have this data right here. Then if you want to delete it, then you can delete this data also. Okay, because not needed in this at this moment. Okay, remove.
Yeah.
I just use the remove command and then just use it. And you can also paste the delete, then this will be deleted. Okay, because this data is extra data. Okay, and then this data is not more necessary for this pass. Okay. And then if you want to other seats also, suppose seat one, seat two, any data, but I don't need it, the data right here. This way I delete on it. Okay. And there's only one data I need. Okay. Here we have the 99 plus rows. Okay. And then 6 columns. Here we have the information about this data. You can go this data, do through this, and then also show that how to proper query work. Okay. Just for this, when we have to complete this here transformation, just click on the close and load. Okay, just close it and load it. Okay, and then this will be saved. And when you will be loaded, then what will happen? My data is loaded, and 1217 rows are loaded here. Okay,
Okay.
okay, you have to load data from other sheet and other parts. Uh, look, I close this. Okay. This is your data. Okay, come to form other sheet.
Okay. Can you repeat these steps one more time if you don't mind?
Yeah, I repeat this step for other not Excel file, for the other file right here. Okay,
Yeah, that's
yes,
fine.
if you don't mind. Okay,
That's fine.
okay. If you have different type of files, suppose you have the CSV format file. You know what the CSV?
Yeah, comma separated value.
Comma separated value. For some of values, some of files are there by the CSV format also. Then you have the CSV format. Just click on the text CSV file right here and then search is your CSV. Okay, here we have the CSV file, the warehouse and retail sales those CSV file. Okay, many of the CSV file are there. Okay, I select this CSV of type file. Okay, just click on import. Okay. Okay, and this will be my data. Okay, and then how we delimiters we separated comma. Okay, simply if you have to directly load it, if you don't need to any necessary changes right here, then you can directly load the data. If you want to transform first and then need then we load, then you can use the transform the data. Okay, so when we click on the transform the data, then what will be happen here? we have to this type of data right here. Okay, and then if you want to transform it, just come to here, and then if you want to necessary transformation, suppose here 2020 or I don't need to inform of the day numbers because I don't need to calculate this, then you can also convert this in form of text format. Okay, you convert the data types also. Okay, replace current. Okay, you have to convert the months values in also in form of the data types. Okay, many of things you can done here. Okay, because many of these are come. Okay, and this part will be covered and in 20 days in Power BI. Okay, because this is part of the Power BI subject. Okay, not for the Excel. Okay, because here we have the multiple option, transform option, 8 column option. Okay, that's good. Okay, you
Yep.
can transform. Okay, is it because we in the Excel we use the formulas right here, but here we have the direct option for this purpose.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Then if you have to done necessary changes here, if you don't need to change anything right here, then what you do, just click on close and load button. Here we have two options, close and load to. Okay, and then close and load button. You can want to just click on the close and load button. What will happen here? We load this data right here. Okay. My data is loading because here we have the okay TLX 7,650 45 rows. Okay, we have the TLX 7,645 those data are there. Okay, right?
Okay.
Okay. Then if you have the data in form of text, you can also load this data in form of text. Just come to this part here, and then you can write here is in text format. You have sometimes you have the data in form of text values also. Suppose here this is my text data. This is also have a comma separated right here, but here is the in form of text. Okay, I can also use a text file. Okay, import the text file if you have the data in form of text format, and then separate by commas. Anything you can use it. Then click on it, and then you can also import your text data if you have that text data. Okay, okay, this is my text data right here. Fine.
Okay.
I don't load it because its loading time is increases because it's for 10 lakhs of data right here. That's why I don't need it. Okay. Next one is my if you have the XML format data, then you can import the XML format data, but I don't have a XML format data right here, then I don't need it. Okay. And then if you have a data in form of JSON, okay. If you use the types of suppose you use a MongoDB database, in the MongoDB database we have the JSON format data right here. Okay. If you don't use a SQL database, then you can use this form JSON. Okay. I'll show you JSON format data because I have a JSON format file right here. It's just such as okay, not here. Okay. 1 minute. Hmm, JSON. Yeah, this is my JSON format data right here. Okay, I have a one of data is of JSON format also. Just click on this JSON format. And this is your data. When we click on this part, each and every column have a data right here. Okay, this is simple JSON format data, but we don't need it JSON format data right here uh, because this is not loaded work. Okay, next one will come here. If you have the data in form of PDF also, you can use it the PDF data also. Just click on the PDF data, and then you can also import the PDF format data right here. I have a data as form of PDF also. Note this part. We have the data. Mm, okay, yeah. We have the data. This is my table data in form of PDF. Just click on the PDF. You can also import the PDF file. Okay, this is loaded and just check this out. In page one, what's the data here? Okay, sometime data will be appear, sometime data will be not appear because here we don't have data right here. Okay, होना तो चाहिए था. Okay, 1 second. I do next data. Yes, second. Okay, yeah, we have the data. Okay, here we have the data right here. We have the timetable. Just click on it. Okay. And then here we find out the one table inside it. This is my table in Excel format. Okay, this is just a table, and then show the data right here. Okay, this is by your use of the PDF file. You can also extract the data by use of PDF file right here directly. Okay, when we
Okay.
click on it, then we can transform the data also. So you have a multiple option to get the data. If you don't want to create your data, then you can get the data in other tables also. Okay,
Okay.
just then come to the next part. Hmm. Okay. If you want to data inform folder, we have the set of folder and you have the multiple data site here. Then you can use this data also. I also do this thing. 1 second. Uh, where's yeah, we have the okay. Suppose here we have the feature sales data right here. Then just click on the inside this. We have the multiple type of table in CSV format, in Excel format. Many of type of the tables are there. Okay, here we have this data. And if you want to load this data, just click on the transform data, and then you can transform each and every data from this folder. Okay, this folder have the multiple sheets and multiple CSV files. Okay, if you want this data, then you can use it. Just click on the binary. Okay, and then right click on binary and then add as a new query. You get this data. Okay, here we this query and then double click on it. Okay, then this data will be appear. And then again, if you want to different data right here, then you can use this binary also and then click on the add as new query. Okay, and then double click on it because this is a CSV. This convert it into other format. Okay, this we have this data right here. Okay, and then again we use this data here. This data is also I want. Okay, and then double click on it and then we got this data. Okay, and then if you want one table also, because we have four tables right here. Okay, so okay, and then this is data you for. Okay, this data is you got, and then I want to transform the data also because here we don't have the row. Just use this first row as a header. Then we got this. Okay, just use this thing and then you can load the data. I click and delete first file because I don't need it. Okay, and then this will be done. Then you can close and load. Then your data will be closed and load this. Right?
Okay.
Okay. This is your data. Okay. So come to these next parts in the data column. Okay, here we have the data from database. Just if you want to have the data, suppose you have the SQL data server database, Microsoft Access database, and service. Every any of the database you can use, and you can import the data by your database also. From SQL server database, we just click on it, and then go to the server name and then database name. If you want to import this as an, I can also show the example for this first. First of all, I need a SQL server management stream. Okay. First of all, I need a data server name, okay, and then database name. So first of all, I check this out. So I have this. I have some database right here. Just use it, and then how to get the data by SQL server. You can also get this one. Okay. Here we have the server name. This is my server name. I just click copy this part. Okay, and come to this section. And form database, I use a form SQL Server database because I have this database. And then right here is a server name. Okay, and the next one is I need this database. So which database values you want? Okay, so come this one and I search one of the datas. What will be happen? I think this is loading issue. Okay, cannot connect to. Yeah.
Which part of India you're from, Sherry?
Yes, I'm
That's
from
it.
Rajasthan, Jaipur.
Oh, Jaipur. Okay.
You properly from Jaipur or somewhere?
Yeah, I'm from Jaipur.
Okay. Yeah, I used to work in Ratlam long time ago.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we have facing some issues right here because database is what or not working. Here we write here the database name and then we got the data of this part also. Okay, just need two things: server name and database. Which one database? Because you have the multiple database right here in the a single server. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then come to the next parts here. If you have the get data from Azure, you have the Azure database also. So then you can use the Azure option also because Azure is a Microsoft platform database. Okay, Data Explorer. And then if you have other source, suppose you from other tables from website, you can also get the data from website also. Uh, I also show this you. 1 second. I have things at I think. Uh, Master. Okay, yeah, we have this data. Division register. Okay. Here we have this data. Just click on this and then copy this part and then come to this section. And then if you want to got this data from the website, then you can also got this data. Just click on it and then paste the URL. If data is accessible, okay, some website is not have to access your data directly, okay, but some website you get the access from the data directly by you. Okay, if data is accessible, then you got the data. If your data is not accessible, then no, you can't got this data. Here we have which one website I selected. Here we have to get this data by directly. Here you get the data by the website. I got the data by the use of the website also. Okay, if you want to transform it, then you use the transform, and if you don't need to transform, just load it. Okay, here we have this data. Okay, okay, this data is come from the website directly. I don't need to write any course, anything. Just use it, this option and got this data. Clear?
Okay.
So we have multiple type of options for getting the data. So, okay, multiple things and multiple options. Okay, you use it and then got this data. Okay, some of option I show you to how to get this data from next. Here we have the direct option from the from text CSV. Same thing is I covered here from wave from table and is if you want to this then you can use it. Okay, okay, and then you if use the instance to which instance sources use just show this part. Okay, and then if you want to query connection which queries you run here and which table you connected, then this will pass source here, right? This all thing will be from the getting the data, how to get the data from other table to your sheet, right?
Yep.
And simple is this is my sorting and filtering option, same as home tab. You can learn about this. Okay, it's not necessary to do ads because it's time wasting. Okay, yeah, we have the other is useful tools is data tools. Okay, some of them I use it for text columns and remove duplicates. I two things I explain is right here. Okay, first of all is text to column. Okay, if you want to cover this text to column right here. Okay. Second. Okay. If you want to convert in form of the text to column, you know what the text to column, how to use the text to column.
Mm,
Suppose here we have the full name,
I think if it is a notepad where you have text
okay, and then I
in
want to accept as a first name and last name. Right? If you have a full name right here, and then if you want to accept the data in form of first name and last name, then you can use this thing. Okay, I'll explain what stay means. Okay, this if format this in form of better way. Okay, if you have the data, just write here. Suppose here I write here the Vishal Sharma. Okay, and then I want to extract this data in form of first name, last name, any of them. Then how can we convert this data come into the form of the first name and last name? How can we do that? For this purpose, we can use the text to column option. For this, where we want to extract the data, just click on this part and then click on the text to column option. Okay. And here, which one we want to select? Delimited. Okay. Delimited, you can select it. And then what you do, just click on the next option. And then here, what's the separation between two rows? Here we have the space between them. Then what you do, just click on the space. Okay, just click on the space. Then what will happen here? We have the draw the one line, single line here. And then if you want to click on the next part, then next one is your destination. Which destination you want to print your data? Just select first one. After this, next one will be automatically covered. Okay, and then just click on the finish button. Then what will happen? Okay, here what you get here? Here we get the board data. Okay, in separation by use of the space. Okay, you can extract data first name last name by use of only. You can use this part, right? Okay. Suppose here we have to take other example also. Suppose I write here is 841 C. Okay, and then comma, use the comma right here. Okay, and then what do you do? uh, I write here is lal koti, comma, therefore Rajasthan. And then if you want to write here the pin code also, then you can also use it. Okay. Here we have the four option right here. Which one have? Here we have the house number, and here we have the area name. Okay. Something else common in each and every section. And here we have the city name. Okay. Here we have the street name. And then here we have the pin code. Okay. We have this data. And just use it. This is to add this. Use that. And then you can also have this check. Okay. Here you want, I want to house number here, area name here, city name here, street here, and then pin code here. How can we do that? So how to extract data each of one thing and why use this value? Okay. Where we
By
have the
comma.
okay. And then for this part, we use the comma because I separate this thing, all the thing by use of comma. We have to find out one uh separation values right here, common separation. Okay, by use of I don't use the space right here, we use the same comma. Okay, just click on the comma, then here we each and every data is pass it covers as a comma. Okay, then user goes to the destinations and then click on the destinations right here and then click on finish. Then what will we get here? Okay, yeah, we got this all the data right here. Okay, by use of the separation value. Just use for the textual column, you want to select your text and then convert into your columns values, and you can use the textual column option, right?
Got it.
Okay. And next one is flash fill. Flash fill is generally used for the flash fill for users, and we can double click on, and when you click on this part, then you can flash fill option will be appear right here. Okay, just click on this data. This is flash fill for your data. Okay, just click, you drag your thing, yeah, control D, you can use it. This is also a part of the flash fill. You can already use the shortcut for this purpose. Okay, next one is remove duplicates. Remove duplicates is generally used for removing your duplicate data. Suppose I select any of data right here. Okay. Second. So, okay. Here we have this data right here because here we have the multiple data in for duplicate data right here, right? Okay, I select this out. I select this whole data. Okay. I think I use other way. Uh, so total. Like initial form, like check this out. Okay, I have to select this data and then click on the remove duplicates. And then if you click on the remove duplicates, here, this is first row as a heading column right here. If you have same rows values, okay, if you have same rows values, okay, right here, then what will happen? Here this is remove your duplicate rows. Okay, if you want to duplicate rows, you want to remove these parts, then what you do, just click on the OK. Okay, no duplicates will be found right here because here we have a unique, each and every value is unique, and serial number is unique because I use a row formula right here. But if you want to extract the serial number, I don't want to need to count the serial number right here. Then I want to count only name, city, quantity, rate, and an amount. Then what will you should do? Just uncheck the serial number. Then the serial number is not counted right here. And then when we click on it, okay, what will you get? No duplicate value form. So okay, I created one. Okay, suppose say I just write here and then control chat. You can use it, and then this is my values right here. Okay, and then I just created this one. Okay, in 11 column I use same wire values. Okay, I copy this file and then what we do, just paste it. Okay, same value I use it. Okay,
Okay.
then here what should we do? Select the whole value. Okay, and then cover to remove duplicates right here, and then I when we selected all serial number also, then we don't find out any duplicate values. When we remove the serial number in this part, then click on the duplicate values, what will be happen? One duplicate value found and removed, and 16 unique value remains. Okay, we got the this is got the one duplicate value and then remove it. Okay, if you have sometimes you enter something and sometimes you enter same data in multiple times. Just have you multiple duplicate values are there in your sheets. By this option, we can remove your duplicate values. If you want to remove the duplicate values in form of quantity, rate, any of the single data, then you can also use this part. Okay, unselect all and then select which one. Suppose here I want to select name and city only, and then also if you want to select quantity, then you can select only three parts. Okay, three columns, and then three columns values will be matched in duplicated. Then what will be happen? My data will be removed. If you click on it, then what will be happen? We have three values, duplicate values found and removed. Got it? Right?
Got it. Yep.
Okay, so you have to create this data right here. Okay. You want to remove your data, then by use of this thing, you can remove the data right here. Got it? That's clear?
Yep.
Okay. You can know about the how to get and transform your data, and then also you know about the how to use the data to look at text to column and remove duplicate. Okay. Any doubts?
Nope.
No. So first of all, you do this thing, okay, and then apply some get the data from other sections, okay, and then use the text to column and remove duplicates. After that, we can use the as tomorrow we started data validation.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubts?
No, I'm good.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.